Welcome back everyone to World of Tanks with Black Knight. And today we have got some team battles lined up to show to you guys. So we're starting off with a team battle 6 versus 6. And in the description it said, yeah, this is going to be a 2 versus 5. So let's see what they mean by that. So we're starting off on mines. We have 3 heavy tanks, a medium tank, a tank destroyer and a light tank. And well, not the most useful setup, and it's too bad. 2 shells there. I had that 5100 and both missed. They couldn't really do anything about it, so just bad luck. And there the enemy is moving in fast with all 4 of their heavy tanks. With 4 of the 5 heavy tanks they have. And one of the IS-3s is already in trouble. And the STA-1 as well. So they've lost an IS-3. The Benzaika finishes off an IS-3 from the enemy. All this while the T-28 prototype is probably shooting along. STA-1 just got killed. And yeah, there he is. The 5100 has just been found. So let's fuck up his aim. There's something Rocket Soldier did quite well. Hitting the ramming the 5100, although he didn't do any damage to him. He did make sure that the 5100 couldn't shoot another shell into the T-28 prototype fully aimed. So now he is at the higher ground. They both actually are. And they can now kill off any enemy heavy tank that is still down there. T-28 prototype keeps shooting at the IS-3. Gets another shot in on that T-32. Now the IS-3 is going to be coming around. And well, it's not actually 2 versus 5, but well, actually for a little time, almost, because the Tier 1 can't really damage them. He first took out low health targets. Now the last T-32 is on a way lower health than Rocket Soldier is. Good thing he waited there with shooting at the enemy, and he shot straight above the tracks. And well, he actually took his ammo rack with that, as you can see. So that was a good luck. So moving on to the next battle, and well, abruptly ended the other battle because I didn't notice Tier 1 of the enemy being killed. So we're with the same team, almost the same setup. They swapped the T-69 in for the STA-1, and well, probably because he needed his first win on this tank. And well, as you can see, we are now on Lakeville. Yeah, I had to look for that. I know. I don't always recognize every map instantly. And the IS-3s are getting ready to shoot at whatever the T-1 Cunningham will be spotting in the middle. That's a smart thing. But the WZ would have probably been around the city. And well, he shot the T-1 Cunningham before the T-1 could do anything. So standing here isn't the smart thing to do. He's actually aiming a bit too low. But, well, it's smart that they should start moving now. So that they can counter the enemy in the city. Although against a Tiger 2 and a Super Pershing, it's probably better if they didn't go into the city and made use of the open ground that there is. But moving on, he's actually looking just a bit around, and there isn't anyone spotted yet. Since the enemy has a Ferdinand that does have a cannon that can do 500 to 600 damage, and not really the ability to shoot behind him, and they probably aren't too eager to move forward, because then that Ferdinand can't be shooting at the enemy, any enemies. So, I'm gonna speed this up a little. This is going to be becoming a bit boring. Sitting still all the time and just watching something. And there's T1 Cunningham. IS-3 missed him. T-69 is now shooting him, and he got him. But, well, they're probably all proximity spotted right now, so the enemy knows where the heavy tanks are, the enemy knows where the medium tank is. What the enemy doesn't know is where the tank destroyer is. A fast firing T-28 prototype. So, still not much happening. Almost halfway down the match. And yeah, some funny remark down to the left, lower left. Someone passed me. They just can't stop making things like that. On E6, they say. Can you get some for me? No. Yeah, a lot of funny chat there. There's a hidden German base on the bottom of the lake. Go and look for it. What the? No, it's lies. Oh, there's a WZ 132. He's been hit by the IS-3, so he lost some of his health. He probably didn't spot Rocket Soldier in his T-32 now. And they're down to 3 minutes now, and one of the teams should start moving in. And as you can see, the Tiger 2 and the IS-3 from the enemy have decided that they could start moving in. So this is kind of a bit camp-like match. And well, he shot the track of that IS-3 instead of the Tiger 2. T-28 prototype and T-69 are also moving in now. Taking up positions to be firing at these enemies. And the Tiger 2 just starts moving back now. Rocket Soldier puts a shot into him. And they should start taking out that WZ-132 because he is a danger to the T-28 prototype. And there you have it. Rocket Soldier does what he has to do. puts a shot into the double UZ and missed a second shot. He did lose his track, but the WC fell down and he's not going to be able to get out there. Now those tanks, those enemies are moving in to kill the IS-3. T-69 finishes off the Ferdinand. Red finishes off the Tiger II. Now there's IS-3 left, and he uses auto aim here, which is, well, he could get away with that because the IS-3 wasn't going fast or anything. And he's now going to use his frontal plate and his armor to be able to take out this IS-3 without a problem. So now they have 50 seconds to find the Super Pershing, and the Super Pershing is shooting at them, probably from the middle. And well, this tactic, this camping, it worked, but I wouldn't advise to start using something like this. T-69 starts moving ahead of the IS-3 there. Two tanks that are quite fast. And then you have the T-32 who's a bit slower but can finish this as well. And there you have the Super Pershing. And well, he's been shot at by the T-69 already. And 2 seconds left. One, he's finished. Ammo wrecked by the IS-3. Red had a very lucky shot. In the last second he finished off the last tank, which prevented the draw, and which finishes this completely boring match with a complete, well, this ending was totally unexpected, and most of you probably were thinking like, yeah, they're making a draw out of this. This isn't going to be a funny match, but in the end, with 1 second to spare, they won the match and, well, finished off their enemies. And one of the enemies actually searched for the German base, and if you take a look, there you have him in the water. Although he's not really at the bottom of the lake, he was just falling in and couldn't really help it because he had to kind of relocate not to get shot at by the T-32, and didn't watch where he was driving towards. So this was the second match, and I have somewhat of a treat going up into the next video, so I hope you guys will enjoy that more than you enjoyed this. So let's move on to the next video. And well, not really a team battle, but this is a kind of a treat. You see me playing here in my jury, and this is kind of something with mixed feelings in most people's opinions. And mostly because, well, it's bigger than a Tiger. It has less armor than a Tiger. It's the same tier as a Tiger, but it has less health as a Tiger. It doesn't have a really strong gun, but it does fire really fast. Although this is just a lower gun, not the auto-loading gun. But this gun fires a shell every 3.5 seconds. Since my crew is still at 82% in this match, and not fully upgraded with gold, because my gold at the time was just out. I just ran out of gold before this match. But well, I'm platooned up with 2 other guys from DoubleDutchClan, and we are kind of seeing that the enemy is stockpiling up in the middle there. And here we have the start. I fire one shot. I run back. Fire another shot. Keep aim up. Fire another one into him. And when I just moved back, this Took 3 starts shooting at me. And well, watch that KV-1S. I tracked this Took so he has something else to think about besides the fire. And he doesn't use any fire extinguisher there. And I put 2 shells more into that Sturer Emil. I got a shot into the 3002M. And here I am being blocked. That KV-1S is now fully blocking me. So I start moving back a little. I was like, yeah, there's someone else who wants to pass by. And well, our A44, that's Uwa. You can pronounce it in your own language if you want. I pronounce it kind of a bit more Dutch there. But he's moving up to kill that 3002M. And I was trying to kill that SU-152, but well, with low damage rolls I get, that KV-1S had an easy time stealing the kill. And I finish off the 3002M. I moved back here. Actually I wanted to move forward, but I saw that KV-1S, started firing at him. And he took out my turret, so I was like, shit, I want to turn my turret, but I can't. So I start moving back here. And I'm getting into cover, hoping my turret gets repaired soon. Move forward. And there that KV-1S is again. And he can't spot me at this moment. I wasn't shooting at him or anything. Now I shot there once, and it seems I got spotted because I shot there 2 times. And well, I moved back a little bit so I don't have the problem that he's spotting me again. Well, the Jumbo finished off the ARL where Banzaiker was working on. And well, I tried to hit the KV-1S there, and I got destroyed by a Hellcat. The Hellcat was way out of my view range, although he was standing still. He was about 500 meters away from me, and even with a binocs, he wouldn't have been able to spot me, even if I was firing. And well, I fired and then I moved forward, so he couldn't really have spotted me there. And that he was able to kill me because that KV-1S was behind a building. I am totally unaware of what actually spotted me and where the enemy tank is that actually spotted me. Or maybe that Hellcat was spotting me, but I don't know how he managed to spot me when he's about 500 meters away from me. So that is somewhat of a big question mark for me, how he got to spot me and I couldn't spot him. But moving on, this isn't really the end of the match. We are winning this. And well, let's go to Uwa's view. Oh no, Uwa just got killed by the SU-100Y. He's asking himself now why, how that tank could have hit him. Banzaiker, and I told him, watch out for that SU-100Y. He was watching there as well. And well, since he disappeared, all tanks around him disappeared. He thinks, yeah, I'm disappearing now too. So let's move in. And he's coming around here. Got shot by the Hellcat. Oh no, Hellcat took out another tank. He got shot by something else. KV-1 probably. And he takes cover behind the building here. Good thing. KV-1S is focusing him now. and 2 teammates are moving in to assist him. I don't know why he pulled the trigger there. And well, Jumbo finishes off the KV-1S, and now there's only 2 tank destroyers left in this game that do have somewhat of a problem surviving against this much of enemy tanks when you're viewing it from their view. And he was very lucky there, having L8 health to spare. SU-100 is facing the other side, I said. Fire at him. He fired. He got a hit in at the last moment, and well, that made this game a win. And at least one of our platoon is still alive. And I must admit, playing the Cheery without the autoloading gun was fun. And now that I have the autoloading gun on it, mounted and all, I'm having even more fun than I would have had without the autoloading gun. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you are going to share this video. But I'm not really asking anything about sharing or anything from you guys, because, well, it's your own choice. I'll see you next time, and watch your backs.